Welcome to another edition of Weekend Roundup. This is the final one of the year, and Brian has already left on vacation. So joining us is Stephanie, and she's going to talk about some social media things that you may want to pay attention to. But first, the first story from the January-February issue of the magazine is up, focusing on Cherokee Nation Businesses, which is the business arm of the Cherokee Nation, and they do a lot of work with unmanned systems and some very interesting things. Also, the Forest Service is seeking drones that can drop little flaming ping pong balls, essentially, to create prescribed burns to fight forest fires. So that's kind of a cool thing. It's been done before, but they're taking another look at it, so it could be interesting in the future. And Intel has been inspecting some bridges in Kentucky and Minnesota, and if you attended Exponential 2017, you saw a demonstration of that very technology from Intel, so you were ahead of the curve. So Stephanie, what kind of things are you looking at here?
So as the marketing director here with AUVSI, I'm always curious to see what the top buzz is for the week. And this week, the FAA takes the spotlight. Our top tweet of the week actually is about the FAA UAS Symposium. Registration's open for that, and it takes place in February in Baltimore. The really exciting part about that is it's really taking a look at how they are looking at safety issues that are facing the industry today and how you can get through some of the red tape to work a little closer with the FAA. In addition to that, another top tweet was that the FAA also granted Kansas State Polytech a waiver to conduct UAS operations at night. So they've also been added to several UAS courses, so it's pretty exciting time. In LinkedIn, again, the FAA takes it away. Airobotics has become the first company in the U.S. to receive a certificate of waiver from the FAA that combines flying beyond visual line of sight for automated UAS operations over human beings with a visual observer that is not required to keep BVLOS on the UAS. So. Other than that, the top Facebook tweet, we take a departure from the FAA for a second, and former Evernote executive and Sunflower Labs CEO turned his house into a prototype home for the Sunflower system, which uses a series of motion and vibration sensors in conjunction with autonomous drones to monitor all activity, down even to measuring the footsteps on the grass outside of his front door. Very, very slick. Can't miss it.
That sounds like a lot of fun. That would be getting a workout at my house. So we've talked occasionally about package delivery, both ground and aerial. Kroger has launched an unmanned grocery delivery service in Arizona. You do have to go out to the curb to get your groceries out of the thing, but it comes in a little unmanned vehicle. And sadly, a delivery robot that was operating on campus in Berkeley caught fire. I think one of the batteries went up, but the students commemorated its loss. They created a little memorial to it, so that's kind of nice. Getting completely off the ground and air side, Thales has teamed with a company called MSubs for research into UUVs. So you want to take a look at that and see what's going on underwater as well. Last but not least, I know this has been everywhere, but it's worth putting in here because it shows what can happen if you make an engineer mad enough. A former NASA engineer created a package that could be stolen off his porch, but if you stole it off his porch, he would get a video of you reacting to the fact that it threw glitter all over your car and that it created a really nasty smell. So you've probably seen it. Take a look again. But that's what we got for you, and we will not be here next week, but we will see you next year, and we hope everyone has happy holidays.